finally got one. Top.
It's been a crazy road, especially the amateur ranks has been like such a hectic time for me, and like the end goal is always to go pro, I think, with any sport, but in my mind I don't think I was ever like fit to be like the best of the best or even compete against the best of the best. So for me, turning pro was more like, okay, I've gone this far and spent this much time with my family going to the races, like why not see where I fit in and see how it goes type of thing. I guess to answer the question, yes, I plan on going pro, but I never really actually thought that I'd make it and be able to make a living and live out that, you know, American motorcycle dream, I guess, of becoming one of the best in the world, I guess. When I started making money, I was probably 20 years old, 21, which is actually kind of late, especially in our sport. I just wanted to live out the dream and take it as far as I could. It was motivating to me. It just made things easier. It wasn't like I went from making no money to making a ton. It was just like a gradual type thing, but I didn't have to try and slum it on people's couches. I didn't have to like feel guilty asking if I could stay over and borrow gas money from my parents or whatever to get to the track, to go practice or get to the gym or do whatever to better myself. Well, in any sport, any athletic sport, there's always kind of that thought in the back of your mind. What happens when you stop making money? And you know that day's coming, and it's gonna come quick, unfortunately, because you're only in your prime for so long. I started thinking about it like really early, which is part of the reason why I wanted to get a business manager, and I wanted, you know, somebody to kind of keep me in check with my cash flow and stuff. So I think it's important to learn for sure, like learn from your mistakes and try to make the best of it. But definitely, I think you need somebody from the outside looking in and telling you, you know, how to spend and how to invest and all that. I feel like my business manager is like my dad. Like if I were gonna spend something, I always run everything by him because I feel like his opinion means a lot to me. So if he was like, no, that's stupid, you don't need to do that, like really embedded it, like, are you sure, do you need this or do you want this kind of mentality? So I always just tried to listen to him. I think racing's all I've ever known, and it's taught me so much, really, just how to be responsible, how to be, and work ethic. I think anybody who's driven and determined to better themselves in their sport, I think they can apply that to really anything in life. That's part of the reason, because last year I thought about retiring. There was a long part of my life or a couple months where I wanted to step away, and I thought to myself, if I can come back from this gnarly of an injury, if I can be as good as I once was, and I can go line up again with everybody, then I can do anything. Like, I felt like that was kind of a defining moment in my life, and if it didn't work out and I decided to step away after 1 year, then that's fine. But I knew I had to come back and prove to myself. You know, if I stepped away then, I was quitting. If I step away now, I'm retiring. It felt different. So yeah, if I was gonna give advice to a young, especially an athlete who starts making good money, is find someone you trust with your money, and or it doesn't even have to be with your money. Just take advice. Like, there's people that have been through the ropes of, you know, the financial world and probably know, or definitely know better than you, how to invest and how to make that money last. And when you're an athlete, I feel like money's freedom, right? Like, if I have enough money in my account, I don't got to do anything. I can do whatever I want. So but the trick is figuring out how to make that last and how to make it last longer than your career.